Magandang araw po sa inyo. Welcome sa isa na naman pong episode ng online series ng Inang Pamantasan kung saan ang pagkatuto ay walang hangganan. Ito ang PNU Talks. Ako nga po pala si Jomar A. Felix at ako po ang inyong magiging learning from home buddy para sa episode na ito. Ako po ay isang DOST Science Education Institute Scholar noong college at ilan po sa mga bagay na naibigay po natin para sa pamantasan ay ang mga sumusunod. Tayo po ay hinirang bilang isa sa 10 estudyante na nagkamit ng Adelan Leadership Award for Young Servants 2017. Tayo rin po ay napabilang bilang isa sa 10 Outstanding Isabeleño Youths 2018 at napasama rin po tayo sa National Finalists ng 10 Outstanding Students of the Philippines taong 2018. Noong kolehiyo po, tayo po ang umupo bilang Student Regent sa buong PNU system taong 2017. At tayo po ay nagtapos bilang Magna Cum Laude at Bachelor valedictorian ng 2017. At nakamit din po natin ang pang-8 pwesto sa national level ng licensure examination for teachers noong September 2017. And on top of all these things is not another achievement, but a life settlement. Ako po ngayon ay isang simple yet very proud public secondary high school mathematics teacher 1 at Alicia National High School, ang aking pong high school alma mater. At nabanggit po natin ang lahat ng bagay na ito dahil ang pag-uusapan po natin ay surviving academic life with excellence. Before going further po, if you are a student and listening to this talk, you can take this as an advice. But if you are a graduate already and working in the department or teaching somewhere, you can consider this as a tip or as tips for your students. So yun nga, pag sinabi nating surviving academic life with excellence, may kanya-kanya po tayong standard kung paano natin ika-quantify ang word na excellence. Pwedeng ang excellence sa iyo ay iba sa aking standard at ang excellence ko ay iba rin sa iyong standard. Depende po yan kung paano mo tignan ang buhay or your outlook, personal outlook in life. And when we say survival ability, ang pag-aaral po kasi ay pwedeng maging skill or pwedeng maging talent. Ito po ay para sa akin ha. Pag sinabi nating talent, may mga kaklase tayo na inborn na talagang magagaling. Yung tipong kahit hindi sila mag-review, kahit walang preparation, papasa at papasa yan. Makadalasan nga sila pa yung mag-highest. Pag sinabi naman nating skill, hinuhone yan. Pinag-aaralan yan, ina-acquire yan. Okay? Para maging competent ka. Like for example, in my case, I will consider my survival skill in academics as my survival ability in academics as skill. Dahil sa sitwasyon ko po, kailangan kong mag-review para pumasa. Dahil alam ko na once na hindi ako nag-review, hindi ko po mapapasa ang mga exams ko. Kahit makinig ng lecture, kahit makinig ako ng makinig ng lecture, pag hindi ako nakapag-review, alam kong hindi ako papasa. Kaya palagi po ako nagre-review. So either of the two, whether your survival ability in academics is a skill or a talent, there are things that we can do in order to achieve the best results. And I will give a few tips based from my experiences. So the first thing that we need to do in order to survive our academics with excellence is to know our target or our goal. Madalas nating marinig na para mag-succeed ka sa isang bagay, kailangan ay nag-goal setting ka or nagta-target projection ka. Madalas yan. Actually, it's very common. But ang misconception natin about this one is that we are just ending the process with the goal setting or target projection. Nothing follows. But the most important thing should be the ways on how are we going to achieve those goals. Dapat ilatag din natin kung ano yung mga iba't ibang paraan para ma-achieve natin yung gusto nating ma-achieve. And one of the best non-concrete ways in order to achieve these goals is to have self-discipline. Yes, self-discipline. Napakadaling sabihin pero isa yan sa pinakamahirap panindigan at pinakamahirap gawin. Si self-discipline lang naman kasi ang babawal sa'yo sa mga hindi magandang ginagawa mo. Like for example, instead of talking to your friends and uh, chatting with them, si self-discipline na magsasabi, uy, unahin mo yung trabaho mo. Si self-discipline din ang pipigil sa mga vices mo. Siya ang magsasabi na magtrabaho ka instead of doing those pleasurable things for you. Tandaan na ang pinakamahirap disiplinahing tao sa mundo ay ang tinatamad na ikaw, ay ang tinatamad na sarili mo. And once you overcome this one, then everything will be fluid. And another way in order to achieve these goals is to be a good quantifier. Yung tipong iti-test mo ba kung yung goal na sinet mo ay specific, measurable, realistic, and so on. Kumbaga sa lesson plan dapat smart. However, in quantifying things, hindi naman kailangan palaging ginagamitan ng talino, hindi naman kailangan palaging ginagamitan ng utak, at hindi mo kailangan higit lalo na maging mathematics major para maging good quantifier ka. Sometimes our intuition, our intuitive feelings can help us to do so. Tandaan, kung puro talino ang ginagamit mo sa pagdedesisyon, tanungin mo ang sarili mo. Kailan ka kaya liligaya kung kahit ni minsan hindi ka nagpapaubaya sa feelings mo? So after goal setting and target projection, the next thing that you need to do is to be practical. Practical in terms of your time and choosing the right study habit. Isa sa pinakamahalagang elemento para mag-succeed sa iyong academics ay ang time. Once you manage time wisely and carefully, then everything will be easy for you. Yung tipong hindi ka nagka-cramming. But time management doesn't mean an overperformance. Ganito kasi yan. In life, palagi tayong may nami-meet na deadlines. May mga deadlines tayong kailangang i-beat. At also in life, meron tayong mga katrabaho o mga kaklase na kasi set ng deadline, kinabukasan magpapasa na sila. I am not saying that that is a bad practice. Actually, it's good. But do not pressure yourself with those people. Make your own time frame. Huwag mo siyang sundan. Because beating others' efficiency rather than beating the deadline is not a time management itself. You should learn how to prioritize things and capitalize on your strength rather than competing with beating the deadlines. Sabi nga ng isang professor ko sa PNU noon, kung hindi ka man kagandahan o kagwapuhan, kung alam mong tignan at sundan ang sarili mong orasan, daig mo pa ang mispang kalawakan. So, aside from time and deadline na hindi dapat ginagawang contest is the study habit, which is another personal thing for yourself. Okay? Sa pag-aaral, may kanya-kanya tayong paraan kung paano tayo matuto. Meron yung iba, konting basa, alam na nila kung ano yung tungkol sa topic na yon. Some would take longer time like memorizing facts in order to get higher scores. And don't be pressured with your classmates who are spending little amount of time to review. Kasi, yun talaga sila yun yung kanilang learning style. Kapag sinabi nating learning style, that is biological in nature. Hindi natin pwedeng gawing pare-pareho yan sa bawat isa sa atin. May kanya-kanya tayong make-up for learning style. But, what you can do is to do the UTMT. Hindi po yan under the mango tree. But, you need to spend unlimited time for the most important tasks. In my case, nung nag-aaral ako, isa sa pinakamahabang oras na Google ko ay during review. Kasi actually, in order for me to get very high scores in quizzes, minimemorize ko yung mga definitions. And that's for me, that's my style. And I am not ashamed with what I did. Actually, even single period or comma, minimemorize ko yan before. And it turns out na maganda naman yung result ng mga nakukuha ko before. Tandaan, Hindi lahat ng nagtatap sa LET or naglalaude sa PNU ay purong talino lamang. Yung iba, 50% intelligence, 50% sipag. Gusto nyo ng sample? Ako yun. And lastly, in order for us to survive our academics with excellence, is that we need to dedicate every single work of ours to our family and to God. Mas masarap namnamin ang mga bagay-bagay kapag sinishare natin yan, lalong-lalo na sa ating pamilya. Baliwala lahat ng achievements natin, lahat ng nakamit natin, kung ginagawa natin ito para sa sarili natin. Ang advice nila, kapag down na down ka at feeling mo ay hindi mo na kaya, tumingin ka sa salamin at mag-reflect ka sa sarili mo. Pero para sa akin, parang kapag tumingin ako sa salamin at mag-reflect ako sa sarili ko, mas lalo akong madadown. That's why, instead of looking at myself in the mirror, I will just look into my family. Titignan ko ang pamilya ko. I will think of the times na kung saan naging masaya sila every time may na-achieve ka or every time na nagpupursige ka sa pag-aaral mo. If you cannot motivate yourself with your own self, then think of your family and make them as the center of your achievement, of your hard works. And of course, do not forget to dedicate your achievements also to God, who always guides us from above. So, yun po yung mga simple tips na pwede ko pong ibahagi sa inyo. Number 1, in order for us to survive our academics with excellence, is to know your target and goal. Number 2, be practical in terms of your time and your study habits. And number 3 is to always dedicate your work to your family and to the Lord. So, to end this talk, I would like to share this personal anxiety of mine. Actually, the real test of excellence will not end the moment you survive your academic life during college, but it will commence with twists and turns during your post-education life, during your career itself. May I share this experience? One time, my friend asked me, "What is your biggest fear in life?" And right away, I responded, career stagnation. Career stagnation. Mas takot po ako sa career stagnation kaysa sa maging single forever. Why? It's because siguro kapag binild mo yung ambition mo during college ng mga gusto mong marating, and slowly nare-realize mo, may mga realization ka kapag nasa field ka na hindi pala lahat ng bagay ay ideal. Doon mo start marirealize na hindi lahat ng bagay ganoon kadali. Then suddenly you will realize also that you are very prone to career stagnation. And career stagnation has many sources. Like, number 1, it can be maraming magagaling sa field na pwedeng mas mauna kaysa sa'yo. Nandyan din yung partly tatamarin ka na magtrabaho. Unlike before during college na napakasipag, and now there is this time or at some point medyo parang tinatamad kang mag-work. Another is that frustration, yung from very ideal college student, and then you will realize in the field na hindi lahat aayon sa kung ano ang gusto mo. Very frustrating. But then, at the end of the day, sabi ko, lahat naman ng ito ay magfo-fall under yourself. It will always fall under your control. And once you take full control of these fears and overcome it and do what you need to do and focus on your goal and be practical and dedicate everything to your family and to God, then nothing is impossible. And that's it. Natapos na naman po ang isang episode ng online series ng Pamantasan na kung saan ang pagkatuto ay walang hangganan. Ito po ang PNU Talks. At huwag pong kakalimutang mag-comment or i-share ang ating video at hintayin po ang iba pang i-upload na PNU Talks. Stay tuned. At maraming salamat po sa pakikinig.